In 2024 and 2025, Australia has been reshaping its immigration landscape. The government is pushing through major reforms that are changing who can come to the country, how long they can stay, and what happens to those who lose their visa. But what do these changes really mean for immigrants? Let's break down the key facts and separate truth from sensationalism. If you're navigating the complexities of Australian immigration or simply want to stay informed, you've come to the right place. We at NIKZAD Immigration are dedicated to bringing you the most accurate and up-to-date information. Don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with anyone who needs it, and subscribe to NIKZAD Immigration for more essential updates. New laws, new powers. A look at visa cancellations. A series of new laws, including the Migration Amendment Act 2024, gives the Australian government more power than ever before. This act allows authorities to automatically cancel the visas of certain non-citizens. Specifically, it can end a temporary bridging visa if the holder receives a visa from a third country, making them immediately removable. Other amendments, like the Migration Amendment, Removal and Other Measures, Act 2024, give the Department of Home Affairs broader authority to identify and remove people without a valid visa. The government is even allocating funds to third countries to accept removed immigrants, and in some cases, has removed the need for natural justice hearings during their removal process. For example, in February 2025, the Minister for Home Affairs confirmed that Nauru had requested a new agreement to decide who it would grant visas to. Nauru then issued 30-year visas to 3 people on Bridging Visa R, who were subsequently taken into immigration detention by Australia, with the government's stated intention to return them to Nauru as soon as possible. This new legal approach makes it easier to remove people to third countries like Nauru and limits their right to judicial review. Reshaping the skilled visa landscape. Australia is focusing on attracting high-skilled, high-earning migrants. In 2024, the government introduced the new Skills in Demand, Subclass 482, temporary visa, which has 3 streams. Core Skills Stream, for occupations with a minimum annual salary of $76,550. Specialist Skills Stream, for high-demand professions with a minimum annual salary of $141,200. Labor Agreements Stream, for specific occupations that require special negotiation. The goal is to attract highly skilled and well-compensated professionals. Additionally, a new National Innovation Visa, Subclass 848, has been created for top researchers and entrepreneurs. Despite these changes, the Permanent Migration Program cap remains consistent at around 185,000 places per year, with 71% of these spots going to skilled migrants. This number directly contradicts claims that millions of people are facing mass removal. In fact, proposals from the opposition to reduce the Permanent Migration Program to 140,000 have not been implemented, and the current plan remains stable. Student visas, higher costs, and tighter rules. Significant changes are also underway for international students. A new ministerial direction, Direction 111, allows educational institutions to receive a higher priority for student visa applications for up to 80% of their estimated quota. This system aims to better distribute students across institutions and maximize the economic benefit. But students are also facing higher costs. The visa application charge, VAC, has increased from $1,600 to $2,000 for each student and guardian. More significantly, the minimum financial requirement for students has jumped by 21.2%, from $24,505 to $29,710. These increases are part of a government effort to ensure that students can financially support themselves during their stay. Separating fact from fiction. The numbers don't lie. So what about all the rumors of mass deportations? Official statistics paint a different picture. According to the Australian Bureau of Statistics, ABS, Australia's net overseas migration was plus 446,000 in the 2023-24 financial year. This is a positive number, meaning far more people came to the country than left. While it's a decrease from the previous year, it still shows a strong influx of new migrants. The number of visa cancellations has increased, with 28,144 visas canceled in 2023-24, an 83.5% increase from the previous year. About half of these were student visas. However, this is a far cry from millions. A Senate inquiry in late 2024 estimated that over 80,000 non-citizens might be subject to removal under the new laws. While a large number, this is still in the tens of thousands, not millions. Furthermore, temporary visa holders, including students and those on bridging visas, account for a significant portion of Australia's non-citizen population. While their numbers have grown, most eventually either transition to another visa or leave the country voluntarily. The total number of people on bridging visas, for example, grew to around 297,000, but these individuals are not all facing immediate, mandatory removal. The big picture: who is most at risk? These changes are not affecting everyone equally. Temporary visa holders. This group, including students and temporary workers, is most vulnerable. The new laws make it easier for their visas to be cancelled. Asylum seekers. The government's new agreements with third countries like Nauru raise significant human rights concerns as they allow for the removal of asylum seekers without the protections of international law. International students. They face new financial burdens and tighter visa requirements, which could reduce their long-term residency opportunities. Conclusion: a new era of migration management. In short, Australia's recent immigration reforms are creating a more complex and restrictive environment for certain groups. The focus has shifted toward numerical management of the migration program and attracting highly skilled, high-earning migrants. The widely circulated claims of millions of deportations are unfounded. While the government maintains that these changes are necessary for economic and security reasons, human rights organizations and legal experts have warned that they may weaken the legal protections for vulnerable migrants and asylum seekers. As these new laws take full effect, it will be crucial to monitor how they impact the lives of those seeking a new home in Australia. What do you think of these new reforms? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if this video helped clarify things for you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to NIKZAD Immigration for more expert insights and updates on global immigration policies. Your support helps us continue providing valuable information.